Today, shall we have a discussion regarding why, if there is a no semiconductor, what will happen? Shall we have a case study discussion in that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can anybody tell why semiconductor is used?
So if you see as a semiconductor is an electronic device that has resistance between the insulator and the conductor. It serves as the building block for transistors. It ensures the function of transistors, which are further used to build digital circuits. So as ma'am said, if we don't have semiconductors, we will not be able to build the digital circuits. And these digital circuits are present everywhere, like right from this phone to electronic devices like TVs, ovens, and any electronic device you see will have semiconductors. And if you don't have them, nothing is going to exist. And if those are not going to exist, we won't have services like internet, GPS, or automated devices, banking services, and nothing will be there. Everything will cease to exist. And yeah, so semiconductors are like an important part of our life, essentially.
Are the basic foundation for the building of ICs and transistors. If there is no semiconductor, there is no ICs or a microprocessor and no laptop, computer, nothing will be there. And even internet will be not in this form.
Okay, in this discussion, we came to know without semiconductor, we cannot do anything. Can anyone tell me what are the materials used for semiconductors?
Silicon and semiconductor.
Okay, let us continue the discussion.
Going to explain about the difficulties that are faced in especially in industry without the use of semiconductors. Most of the modern cars are not manufactured without the use of semiconductors because they are having engine control units. The engine control units mostly using materials like silicons and magnesium materials. Aeroplane ships and trains having radar systems that helps them to come to the seashore correctly. For their purpose, they are using semiconductors like silicon. So there will be no electronics as well as there will be no transportation and industry processes.
So what is there is no semiconductor in healthcare and medical devices. So there is loss of diagnostic and monitoring tools, devices like ECG, MRI and portable insulin pumps. So it would become unusable. So one of the role of semiconductor is to convert analog to digital converter. So without semiconductors, the healthcare and medical fields will suffer.
My topic is on information technology sector. Okay, its impact is total collapse of computing infrastructure and services, personal computers and smartphones and cloud systems could stop functioning. Okay, and loss of data storage and processing capabilities it will be happening. And adaptation is attempt to revenue vacuum-based computing and enormous physical space required and slower and less reliable systems.
So one more thing that we need to talk about is modern electronics. As I said, like all of modern gadgets like smartphones, smart TVs or laptops are all made up of digital circuits, and these digital circuits are made up of transistors, and these transistors need semiconductors. When we don't even have semiconductors, we don't have the basic parts that we need to make a digital circuit. So if there are no semiconductors, we won't have any of our modern gadgets. Not only that, we also won't have modern services like internet, GPS and automated devices. Internet and GPS are the most important things for the working of most systems and companies around the world. If internet is not there, we are not going to have any services like internet banking or services or delivery, or we are not going to have any of them. Not only that, we also won't have fields like aerospace. Like most rockets are having very advanced computers, and these computers are again made up of digital circuits which use semiconductors. If we don't have that, we won't be able to make space missions, or we also won't be able to do further advancements in the field of aerospace also.
So next I'm going to share about impact of daily lives without semiconductors. So there is no, as we all discussed, there is no smartphones, smart TVs and tablets, computers or whatever. So no access of social media, digital maps and alarms, cameras and even watches will turn into analog without any semiconductors.
okay, let me conclude this session. At the end of the day, like everyone said, there will be no smartphones or electronic components that are used in modern industries without semiconductors are not possible. Semiconductors are the backbone of today's modern equipments and automation and industry purposes, transportation vehicles and all. So without semiconductors, there will be no life for the modern equipments we are manufacturing right now.
Good. From this session, we came to know that if there is no semiconductor, we will not be working in any of the fields. So we can know the importance how the semiconductor works in the entire world or in the present scenario.